From the twisted turns of Austin, Texas at Circuit of the Americas, we are 3 hours north along I-35. The haulers have made the 3-hour trek, and we are ready for some oval racing here at the Texas Motor Speedway for the Andes Frozen Custard Challenge. This race is sure to be a challenge because it is a new configuration of the Texas Motor Speedway that no one has raced before. They have made it into an Atlanta-esque super speedway race. In the pre-race, we saw local Dallas sports legends like Jerry Jones and Clay Thompson here to celebrate the new configuration. And we can note that Clay Thompson was in fact eating eggs. But who won't be eating eggs today are the drivers in the in-season tournament.
Well, someone who will be hoping not to be eating eggs, at least I think, Austin Dillon and Daniel Suarez, the 3rd and the 22nd seeds in the tournament. They're kind of very similar speed-wise, however, so that could be one of the matchups to look at, especially with Austin Dillon, who's just good at super speedways.
Well, the quarterfinal matchup that I'm most interested in is between AJ Allmendinger and Trevor Bayne. Bayne, a winner on this season, where AJ is not. Trevor Bayne also has experience on super speedways, although this isn't traditional, as he had a win in the 2011 Daytona 500. It's looking like all signs are pointing towards Trevor Bayne today, but with this unpredictable racing style, who knows who's going to win?
The two drivers who were fighting for the win last week, Eric Almirola and Shane Van Gisbergen, find themselves in a matchup this week. Both are experienced super speedway drivers, with Eric Almirola having wins at Daytona and Talladega, and Shane Van Gisbergen winning at Daytona in this season of the Boner Cup Series. So it should be a very interesting match to see play out on the track, and continue a bit of a rivalry that might have sparked last week at COTA. Now let's send it to the Blue Chew Counter. On the front row is Trevor Bayne and Austin Dillon, followed by Daniel Suarez and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Then we have AJ Allmendinger and winner on the season, Ty Gibbs. Then we have a great starting spot for both Shane Van Gisbergen and Scott Wimmer. Then it is Elliott Sadler and David Stremme.
Well, behind that, we got Eric Jones and Dante Nemechek. Behind that, we got Noah Gregson in the Legacy 42 representing the Rizzler. Next to him, Carson Osabar. Following that, we got Regan Smith for LeBlanc Family Racing, next to Daniel Hemrick. Behind that, we got the Tim Tam number 60 of David Reagan, next to Ryan Priest for Yak Motorsports. Behind that, another one of our bracket contenders, Reed Sorensen, next to Michael McDowell.
Eliminated last week by Daniel Suarez, starting in 21st is Ty Dillon in the number 13. Alongside him is the Front Row Motorsports number 38 of Todd Gilliland. Then another Front Row Motorsports car and two Fords in this row. It's Cole Witt alongside the Wood Brothers number 21 of Harrison Burton. Keeping up with the Fords through this mid-pack for Rick Ware Racing, we have Garrett Smithley, and alongside him, Josh Berry still subbing for Sam Hornish Jr. Next up, with a fairly lackluster effort, it's Johnny Sauter. His team won here in 2022, and as aforementioned, it's Eric Almirola that starts alongside him. The next row, Nashville winner, eliminated in the bracket tournament last week by Austin Dillon, it's Justin Haley. And to his outside is Casey Atwood, reminding you that Ram is back in NASCAR.
Then we have Danica Patrick at a brand new Autodesk scheme, and to her outside, Brian Scott. Then it's Casey Mears and Brian Vickers, followed by Travis Kafapel, and in a rare appearance, Josh Wise. Then it's Marcus Ambrose, running surprisingly deep in the field, and to his outside, Corey LaJoy. Matt DiBenedetto is bowling his way into the field in 38th, and then it is Brendan Garg to his outside.
Behind that, we got an all-star lineup of Scott Speed for Red Bull and Timmy Hill for MBM. And rounding out the grid, Cody Ware. And now, let's send it over to the command. And here to give it a command to start engines at Texas Motor Speedway, it's the best Mexican road racer The Lord Mew.
Drivers, start your engines!
Snake has.
Alright, fantastic command as always from the Boner Cup Series people. So, I mean, I would say, what can we expect here from Texas, but I don't think we can expect anything.
Well, as they say, the only thing for sure is that nothing is for sure. It's definitely two championship contenders on this front row, behind them even more so if you look at the stats. It's going to be some very close personal racing from flag to flag here.
Yeah, they say the draft is the great equalizer, so we'll see how much that plays a factor here at Texas.
The fact that as we're on the backstretch, a lot of other tracks have quite a wide open apron. As soon as you get off the banking, it's pretty much the wall is right there, so super speedway that may drive like a street course here.
Almost look like a Monaco out here.
They're calling Texas Motor Speedway NASCAR's Monaco.
Pace car will pull that hard left turn, go through the Geico restart zone, and we are underway here at Texas Motor Speedway.
Immediately it's Bain who has gone to the middle looking to more so block Austin Dillon. Daniel Suarez has now made his way to the back and out of the 2x2 pack.
Like I see some 3 wide already. In fact, it might be 3 wide up here. Here's AJ Allmendinger.
We said in the pre-race, big race week for AJ. Just gotten past his bracket opponent. Shane Van Gisbergen follows, as does Elliott Sadler. Is that Eric Jones as well? There's big
Eric Jones. Yeah, and here's Noah Gregson as well.
Powered by Riz this week, but powered by Red Bull is Shane Van Gisbergen, who's now taken the lead.
Saw him kind of command Daytona once he took the lead. Maybe he can do that here again, but Eric Jones getting close to his bumper.
Yeah, it's not the same as Daytona.
I think he's out there. Side by side.
This is a real big test for SVG here. You're mixing the two elements of the intermediate size racetrack with the super speedway style of racing. He had that lead for a second, but hasn't kept it.
Yeah, looks like Eric Jones going to be able to lead that lap. So we see the front 7 or 8 cars be able to go into single file. Though, as I say that, here's Shane Van Gisbergen again.
Maybe manufacturers will work together. It's always a factor. It doesn't actually look like it here.
Yeah, I don't think AJ can get to Shane Van Gisbergen because here's Regan Smith. Daniel
Suarez right on the left rear of AJ. Gonna try and make the move.
David Reagan with him. Ricky Senhouse Jr. as well. 2 RFK cars.
But not the RFK car that counts for the bracket. You see Trevor Bayne, he's battling with Austin Dillon and Justin Haley right now.
Trevor Bayne's barely staying in the top 10, I think. And be able to pass Austin Dillon.
AJ has actually dropped like a rock. Here is Trevor Bayne passing him now. Johnny Sauter, a very big mover in this race. Because there's a lot of shuffling.
Well, that's a bracket
like
implication. So single file up front.
Shane Van Gisbergen wants to try and be in control, but he's being run down by 2 Toyotas that I do believe are aligned in some way.
I believe so, yes.
And the obvious alliance, all 3 RFK cars behind them.
All on a line, in fact. Be good for the TV cameras.
Yeah, the cars certainly look good, but a race win will be a whole lot better for them as Eric Jones now moves to the bottom.
A race win would be good for Eric Jones as well. I think he is the 16th driver in, though he is only in on points. But he definitely would like a win, just so he can even further lock himself in.
If the standings are right, Eric Jones is currently 19th in points now. AJ Allmendinger is the only driver in the chase without a win.
Well, if things stay as they are, he won't be for long.
2 of the 3 RFK cars have made it past SVG. It's David Reagan being held up somewhat, but he's on the bottom, which seems to be the much preferred lane. Look at Danica Patrick up here as well.
Ty Gibbs as well. Daniel Suarez, Elliott Sadler. Brian Vickers up here as well. I think he started a little ways back.
Definitely below the top 30 for Brian Vickers.
So definitely doing good in that Red Bull 84. And Casey Mears as well. Reed
Still
Sorensen.
winning his team at Texas Hendrick Motorsports. They've not had much winning at all this season. Looking to change their luck today as Elliott Sadler looks kind of slow coming out of turn 2.
Pretty sure Reed Sorensen is ahead of Marcus Ambrose, so doesn't need to worry about that for now. But he will pass Elliott Sadler. There he goes. Actually, his teammate following him.
David Stremme, another winner. Of course, if we get more than 16, I feel like Stremme could be at risk of being bumped out of the chase.
Well, I think at risk would actually be Ty Gibbs, because he's the lowest in points.
Yeah, of course, he missed a whole bunch of races through the mid-season.
I'm seeing a second pack back here, led by Casey Atwood.
I don't know if you can call them packs.
They're something, a herd.
Just taking a look at the ticker, Ricky Stenhouse has taken the lead of this race.
Indeed he has. Apparently last, actually it is Ambrose.
It's bad news for the Thunder from down under. It's now Trevor Bayne.
Trevor Bayne.
And Danica Patrick battling for second.
And AJ Allmendinger, he's back as well. Shuffle Danica to the top side. Oh, yeah, I think the wheel and caution lights are out. Indeed they are. Trevor Bayne's going to lead that lap. Oh, Corla Joy.
Oh, that's why.
Corla Joy destroyed.
Yeah.
Hemrick, Harrison Burton. We're going to have to take a look at a replay. Well, taking a look here at what brought out the yellow, we see John Hunter Nemechek trying to go 3 wide with Eric Almirola, Brendan gone. And it clips the apron and he just comes up into Almirola. That's Ty Dillon, Garrett Smithley, Corla Joy. And there goes the Rizzler.
Whole lot of cars around, and I think getting the worst of it would be Eric Almirola, that bracket driver. His day could be done.
Some advanced mealing done on the Rizzler.
I don't even see him on track anymore. Like, there he is.
Oh, that car's dumb.
That'll be some implications. Alright, well, after that latest yellow flag period, up to go to track cleanup. Also can get yourself a cleanup. Get yourself ahead of the curve. We'll be going to commercial.
Men, get ahead of your curve. Explore Peyronie's disease treatments at GetSomebody4PD.com.
The Bush Guide, cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, make note of recognizable landmarks, like that.
What's wrong with going in circles?
Different circles, Ross.
Okay.
Head for the mountains.
We're back here for the Andes Frozen Custard Challenge. We've heard some radio during the commercial break. Drivers saying that this is so tough, very difficult racetrack to drive, but we're going to get back to green flag racing very shortly. Trevor Bayne in the lead, alongside him Danica Patrick, AJ Allmendinger behind. Pace car takes that hard left into pit lane, and coming through the Geico restart now, restart zone I should say. Green flag is out.
Good start for both lanes that time. How are they a clear advantage for any of them?
Allmendinger looks to try and peek out. He's still kind of
So
looking.
is Eric Jones in the back. Trying to make it 3 wide with Shane Van Gisbergen. Not gonna get there.
Too early, I feel. These are the two bracket racers, AJ and Trevor Bayne, the 6 in first, the 16 in second, although under heavy pressure from Ricky Stenhouse.
Eric Jones Jr. will be able to split
Got him
AJ.
loose.
He's gonna have to side draft Shane Van Gisbergen, but that's not gonna do much good in these Gen 6 cars.
So it's an RFK 1-2. Shane Van Gisbergen looks to try and break that up.
He's gonna be able to dive low on Trevor Bayne, but look at Reed
Looking to go 3
Sorensen.
wide.
Gets blocked by David Reagan.
That's 3 wide.
Oh,
That's contact.
yeah.
It looks like they're super quick.
I think Eric's was bouncing off Trevor Bayne there. David Reagan will be
in
able
that
to take
third
second.
lane. Like a rocket ship to second, maybe to first. Ricky Stenhouse doing a good job of blocking.
That's a Kroger 1-2. He can't block for long as here comes David Reagan.
And look who else is following third on that bottom lane. Michael McDowell. Haven't seen him today.
I feel like I haven't seen him since his win. Here's Johnny Sauter.
Early stages of this race.
See Todd Gilliland up here go way, actually, pretty much every front row car. Well, top 1.
John Hunter Nemechek involved in that first
Oh,
accident
there's
to bring out
contact
Porsche.
between Sauter and Reagan.
Yeah.
Contact again, Todd Gilliland, Johnny Sauter.
Not to break up the fantastic racing we're seeing right now, but you did see in that first caution, couple cars out of this race. Noah Gragson, Eric Almirola, his day is over.
That's
So
kind of
Shane
the
Van
biggest story.
Gisbergen will move to the semi-finals.
I don't think anyone expected that. Did you?
I certainly didn't. I also didn't expect to see Michael McDowell leading, but here we are.
And 3 front row cars in a line together.
Casey Atwood following them. Reed
Thinks he's part of the
Sorensen
team,
just
I guess.
It's almost like a gravel trap
Oh,
as they're split up now.
Casey Atwood kind of threaded the needle there. And go low.
Dowell trying to block both Gilliland and now Casey Atwood. Gilliland in a bad way now.
Yeah, Michael McDowell up front is going to have to block Casey Atwood. Actually, might not need to because here comes Shane Van Gisbergen.
They both move down very low. Very defensive driving.
See either of them make a move going into turn number 1. Doesn't look like it. Actually outlied. Here's Casey Atwood.
Looking to take the lead, an outside chase contender. Right on the bubble, I believe. Yeah, he is 17th, 1 spot out.
There's a few cars in the chase bubble up here. Most notably Eric Jones.
Yeah, Eric Jones 2 spots behind Atwood in 19th.
Comes Josh Berry in the 22.
Team Penske, they do have some winning history here.
Also have one at Atlanta after the reconfiguration, so maybe kind of used to this sort of track type.
Yeah, here's AJ Allmendinger coming back. He's in 4th right now. Following him, who started near the back, Marcus Ambrose, who is now also past Reed Sorensen for the in-season tournament.
And there'll be some other bracket implications. I'll be clear of AJ Allmendinger. Now I'm gonna look, make a move past Casey Atwood.
3 road course specialists all battling for the top spots here at Texas.
And Eric Jones.
And Eric Jones. Darlington specialist.
Yep, here's Regan Smith. Gonna get overtaken by Casey Atwood. Gonna shuffle Regan Smith out.
I think cars are definitely starting to break away from one big pack.
Oh, see,
Timmy
here
Hill
back.
looks to not be getting it great.
Here's Reed Sorensen. And look at some of these guys. I mean, Danica Patrick was literally up there on the restart. Now she's already back to, I want to say, around 25th or so.
Yep, she restarted 2nd. Has not kept it there.
Daniel Suarez back here. Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Suarez fighting Austin Dillon. I think he's still ahead for the time being, but it's a lot more race to go. We've still got Allmendinger and Trevor Bayne right next to each other. Allmendinger's going to get the better of the
like the whole race. That'll be exciting come, I don't know, 10 to go.
Carson Hocevar gets past the 6 now, as does Atwood, Josh Berry.
I mean, Gisbergen leads them once again, but here comes Eric Jones.
This is for the lead.
CG barely going to lead that lap. But will lose out on the corner.
Yep, once again, this heavy shuffling that you see when a driver goes to the outside.
Here goes David Reagan.
Reagan now.
Yeah, kind of an accordion here.
A little bit more contact, it looked
Eric.
like.
Yeah, but then Eric and Allmendinger.
Hocevar now, the spy, number 77, he's up to 3rd.
See if he can ride the Dentate to the lead here. Just like his teammate did at Nashville.
Hocevar not a winner this season, only 1 top 5. Looking to change that today.
Definitely, kind of disappointing for his standards, I think.
And he's going to look to take the lead now. Not quite there, will be once we get into turn 3.
We'll be able to at least lead this lap.
Casey Atwood, though, not letting the pressure simmer down. Berry
going low. Now it's going to move back up. They're going to try to set up a move into turn number 3. No, they're going to set behind. Here's Casey Atwood going for it.
That number 22 has won here before. But I think Sam Hornish Jr. would be quite happy when he returns to have a race-winning car. But right now, Casey Atwood, if things stay the same, will be heading to victory lane.
He's got a massive gap to Hocevar.
No, just not even half a lap, and there's just new faces up here. We got Brian Vickers back in the conversation.
Got Regan Smith back, Trevor Bain, Michael McDowell. And here goes Bain on Regan Smith.
Bain very much back ahead of AJ Allmendinger. Keep you updated on that race as it happens.
Michael McDowell, Eric Jones, Brian Scott.
Brendan Gaughan here too, right behind the 44.
There's Marcus Ambrose. Trevor Bain right on the bumper of Casey Atwood.
Will Atwood block the bottom?
No,
Certainly
not
gonna
do it.
try to.
And Trevor Bain will lead down a lap. Now he has a massive gap to Casey Atwood.
Yeah, it seems like just being at the lead of the pack is making it a whole lot harder to make these turns stick. Draft you're getting from the cars behind, or in front I should say, might be making the difference on how much you can turn in. Because that's all we're seeing. We're seeing cars get to the back and then make that dive down. Full position.
And definitely a slick track surface. Kind of got repaid recently. More cars shuffling to the back. There's Michael McDowell. For back forward, Trevor Bain leads Eric Jones, Brian Scott.
We've not talked about it today. I'm very interested as to when pit stops will be a factor in this race. Not too sure of the pit window that we're looking at.
Well, they pitted on lap 14. If I had to guess, pit window could be around now to lap 52 or so. Eric Jones gonna be able to lead this lap.
Yeah, nearly by a car length. Brian Scott now for Legacy Motor Club does not make all the races. He is now making his way to second.
Brian Scott, as we would say, having fun in the series, at least when he gets to qualify. Block Casey Atwood not able to. Into turn number 1 and 2. Still Eric Jones up front. Casey Atwood now making the move low. Charles Bain's gonna follow him. AJ Allmendinger, Ty Gibbs as well. Oh, and there they are. There's Casey Atwood, Trevor Bain pitting. Few cars.
Yeah, quite a few more coming in.
Benedetto, David Reagan. A few of these cars actually up at the front of the field.
The two back markers taking a gamble as well. We saw Timmy Hill, Ryan Priest. Neither of them have been near the front so far.
So we'll see when these guys pit. Eric Jones going low. He will pit. Ty Gibbs stays out.
Flying past.
Oh, Justin Haley.
There was someone else as well. Can't quite tell who. It's just Haley spun on the track. Is there a caution?
No, I
think we're still green.
I think they held the flag as he spun coming to pit road. Here's Scott Wimmer driving past. I think he's one of the cars that just pitted. We can jump Elliott Sadler. Oh, there's Brendan Gaughan. He's Suarez pitting. And Ty Gibbs. So pretty sure Casey Atwood was the leader at the time of pit stop starting. So we'll see where he comes out in relation to these other guys. He down on the bottom, AJ Allmendinger.
Yeah, these are the
Blind
guys
stop,
he was
Marcus
racing.
Ambrose, Eric Jones. I think he's going to be able to just get ahead of him.
Nearly merging straight into him.
Yep, here comes Matt Benedetto on the top. So much more momentum.
Benedetto, if that was a move position, it is. Yep, he's in 4th right now. That's a huge jump by him.
Really ahead of
Another new
Suarez.
face.
Ty Gibbs up here. If he comes out ahead of Casey Atwood, I think he just about will, but look at the momentum from the 91 car.
Yeah, you just don't have the speed on that outlap.
Maybe he can hold off Matt Benedetto. Not quite.
He's making it difficult for sure.
Yeah, actually, I think he managed to do that.
Di Benedetto, though, he's going to have another chance, although made slightly more difficult because Marcus Ambrose, now the car behind
There
him.
he goes.
Ambrose, as we said, fighting Reed Sorensen to make the semi-finals of this in-season tournament. Right now, he is doing exactly that.
So currently, Casey Atwood leads over Marcus Ambrose, Matt Benedetto, Eric Jones, Ty Gibbs. So definitely a good day for all the Gibbs cars. Trevor Bain still up here, Cole Witt, Scott Wimmer. And there's Reed Sorensen. So he's definitely further ahead than he was before. That was people like Cody Ware, Johnny Sauter, maybe Ryan Preece as well. And Casey Mears with damage, it seems. Not sure where that would have come from.
Still not having the day that his team has seen before.
At least he qualified for the race, more than his teammate can say.
That is true. His teammate Jimmy Johnson, so many wins he's had here. Will not be today, though. Could be for Casey Atwood, though. He's running a train right now. Marcus Ambrose behind him, then Eric Jones, then Ty Gibbs, a lot of Toyotas. Then you move to the Fords, to Benedetto, Bain, Cole Witt.
Reagan just about getting into this conversation. Definitely on the draft range of Cole Witt. I see Marcus Ambrose going for the move up front.
Yeah, and Scott Wimmer in 9th, the first Chevrolet on track.
Yeah, that's
It's not
really
been their
good
day.
run.
He's a
Really good
little
run
lane
from
on the
Scott
top
Wimmer.
there.
Not going to be able to do much though. They're just going to drop to the back. As we said before, Morgan McClure does have an alliance with RCR, so they do get the same engines. I don't know if the same setups, but at least something similar.
Whatever they get, it's working for them today.
And Eric Jones back to the lead. Back to Benedetto. Brought in behind him. If he can make a move into turn 1 and 2, I think he's definitely trying. Not gonna get it.
Ambrose to the bottom. 4 second.
Where pit stops happen, I would assume they have to make another pit stop soon, maybe around lap 70 or 80. That should be the final pit stops of the day.
Last of the day.
Here, Ty Gibbs making a move on Matt Benedetto. David Reagan gonna follow suit. Some of these cars actually managed to link up together again.
Relatively clean race. Had that one caution, but we've kept it green otherwise. Real good racing, and now the lead two are starting to move away. Still Eric Jones, still Marcus Ambrose. Ty Gibbs, best seat in the house, he's watching in third. Although David Reagan looking to change that. Not this lap though.
Maybe Cole Witt will be able to change that too.
Yeah, Cole Witt needs a good day here. He's not had much of any day.
Marcus Ambrose going for the lead there.
I think pretty much anyone in this field just wants to win at this point. You can't really rely on points.
Any of the drivers trying to point their way in want to see Marcus Ambrose and Ty Gibbs get past Eric Jones. Except for Eric Jones. He doesn't want to see that.
Cole Witt will also be a first-time winner, as would Scott Wimmer.
So will Matt DiBenedetto, so would Casey Atwood, AJ Allmendinger, Johnny Sauter.
Can you imagine if Johnny Sauter would get into the chase?
Not only that, would also lock him in for every race. He's definitely below top 35.
There we go. He is 41st.
So not great.
So that would be quite a big jump.
And that will lock him into every race, so he can even gain some spots on people.
Daughter not even able to make every race this season. He missed out on Auto Club and Sonoma, the California swing, at the start of this season, among others.
Drafting style tracks offer an opportunity for drivers who can't normally get it.
And
Johnny Sauter, now that I remember, not even here last week in Austin. It was Paul Menard, his part-time teammate.
If not an ideal season from Johnny Sauter, but
Cole Witt to the lead.
that'd be huge for that front row team. Only 2 wins in the season.
Marcus Ambrose, he's been up and down the field today. He's all the way up here. He started towards the back at a horrible qualifying position. But look where he's found himself, trying to give Legacy at least 1 car in the next round of the bracket challenge since Amarola had an incident earlier.
An 0-3 wide up front. Bit aggressive from Johnny Sauter and Casey Atwood.
Scott Wimmer has to back out of it.
Enable Johnny Sauter up to 3rd. We get a push from Ty Gibbs, David Reagan. And there he goes.
Witt gets pushed high. Sauter will take it, but it is 2nd.
Here's Reed Sorensen. Being able to slot in behind speed.
Kind of ragged on that number 30. He won here in a truck race in 2018. And I believe as well 2017, for as bad of a season as he's had. He knows his way around this racetrack.
Yeah, just maybe not in a up car.
Well, everything translates. You can take something from something and make it work.
Here he goes for the
bottom
lead.
again. Back to the well.
Ambrose. I think he might be able to just about lead that lap.
Ty Gibbs follows.
Ty Gibbs can maybe get to past that 30 car.
It's going to be Eric Jones, his teammate, that's going to make it difficult.
To be fair, though, Eric Jones is the car that needs to win, so I guess if you're Joe Gibbs, you would be telling Ty Gibbs to not exactly get out of the way, but, you know, make it easy, at least.
Thing with Ty Gibbs and Eric Jones is that if we get another winner after this, that could be bad for Ty Gibbs.
Yeah, but it's not like Ty Gibbs has lacked speed to win, so if he got a second win in the season, it would not be the most surprising thing ever.
54 has, what, 3? 4?
5.
5.
Definitely the most wins on the season.
Yeah, that team's accomplished a lot, and, you know, Joe Gibbs has before gotten one team to help another when the other is trying to get into the playoffs, and might be what they're doing for the 20 here.
We've not spoke about points leader no more, but chase leader, after all this time, 2 wins, looking for a third. He's now up to second.
At this rate, no one could really pass him in the chase standings, unless they got a second win.
Reed Sorensen is up there. Sorensen, it looks like he's only 25 points off, taking the chase lead.
I'd still put my money on Daniel Suarez or Eric Almirola to get the points lead, because they have been more consistent.
I believe Daniel Suarez still, without factoring in whatever result comes from this race, would still be in line to win the regular season championship.
I'm not sure what the points gap from Sadler to Suarez is, but have to see where Suarez is running. Is not very good. 25th currently scored.
Yeah, talk about the winners and losers of Super Speedway racing. A lot of pitfalls to it, none which Ty Gibbs is seeing right
The lap
now.
car up on the horizon, I think that's Casey Mears.
Be able to clear him, I would assume.
Yeah, damage on that car.
She's got speed up here. Kind of a surprise.
Is
There it is,
okay,
Mears.
Miz goes into the pits.
That works.
Good sportsmanship by him. He's had plenty of years under his belt of racing.
Or maybe
It's been a rough season for the Hendrick stable, though.
it could be the sort
Very
of
rough.
pit stops. We are in about that window.
Yeah, lap 72 now. It would be your prediction being right, Sanog.
I think it is, because there's Cole Witt, there's Johnny Sauter. So here comes Eric Jones for the lead.
Scott Wimmer, you just saw a blip of 2. Eric Jones. Track position will be important for the last pit stop, but it's also down to what teams decide to do. Could be 2 tires, could be 4 tires. Don't know how much gas they need to make it to the end. That's Sunoco race fuel. Neither of the leaders pit.
They'll stay close to each other. Actually, Tigers will be going for the lead. There's David Shremy, Scott Speed, Marcus Ambrose as well. A bit of a different pit strategy from some of the back markers.
It's just gonna be who bites first. They may be teammates, but they can very much be on differing strategies. End of the day, everyone is out for themselves when it comes to race wins, as they're not really going to catch up to lap cars.
Jones Jr. coming out of the pits. I think it was slightly up front.
Eric
so
Jones goes low. Eric Jones in the pits.
I think
Stremy
Jones
follows.
Jr. was up
Net.
front, so I guess that is one of the cars to kind of look out for. Brian Scott as well, Justin Haley. think Austin Dillon already hit, so there goes Cole Witt by.
Cole Witt definitely has pit. He's going to come out right in the thick of the traffic, though.
See Josh
Gonna
Berry,
pass.
Elliott Sadler, up to there, Casey Atwood. See
Atwood,
where
will he
he
be
blends in.
here? Nope.
Atwood is slow.
Ooh. Very tight between the RCR cars.
Here's the 91. Okay, just not up to speed yet.
There's Ty Gibbs.
There's Ty Gibbs. He was the leader.
So right now, those cars are coming to unlap themselves. There's Josh Wise. There's Ambrose. There's David Stremme. There's Eric Jones.
So this will be the race. Where does Ty Gibbs come out?
But will he even be the leader? 'Cause there's Cole Witt. There's maybe Sauter.
I think Cole Witt's the first driver today to make the outside work. But look at the distance Ty Gibbs has. He's rounding the corner slowly. But
Yeah, so look in the background,
no
there's Cole
sign.
Witt.
There's Cole Witt.
I think he might just about have momentum on Gibbs, but I don't know if it'll be enough to clear him.
54 would need to block, which he's not doing. Around the outside for a second time. Cole Witt takes the lead.
Yep, Scott Speed will be able to settle into third, but Austin Dillon will be shuffling him out.
Yeah, how about that number 3 racing Daniel Suarez to move to the semi-finals of the in-season tournament? He's going to do that if things stay as they are, but look at how bunched up these drivers are.
The top 8 drivers. Behind that, see David Reagan, Marcus Ambrose.
Ambrose on track to beat Reed Sorensen, but not by a lot. It looks like Trevor Bayne further back is also ahead of AJ Allmendinger. Not sure where the 16 is on track.
Take a look. So there's Daniel Suarez actually, so he's definitely losing out to
Just saw
Austin
him.
Dillon.
I think AJ definitely more towards the back.
No, not a good pit stop from the college crew.
He's going to have to hope for a late caution, which with how these drivers are going about it, we could see. Now the train, you've got
pretty
2 abreast. Atwood Dillon.
calm, all things considered. I mean, saw 3 wide with John Nemechek, and that was what caused the yellow. So we haven't seen too much of that after.
The driver's smartening up, but sometimes you just don't need to be smart. Sometimes it's a hindrance in the closing laps. Just got to make a move and hope it sticks.
Ty Gibbs will try to make a move on Cole Witt. Been riding on this bumper for a few laps.
Lap 82 now. I believe this would be 20 to go.
So not a lot of time to go.
What a win this would be for Cole Witt if he can get there. A lot more to do.
What was seen, you can just build up a run so fast that maybe it doesn't even matter that much if you're the leader, if you're, I don't know, third, fourth.
Cole Witt's teammates, McDowell got a win, Gilland got a win, John Hunter Nemechek without.
Well, that's to be expected.
Cole Witt again, low down in the driver's points. 25th he is right now. 2 top 10s this whole season. What a change it would be to get a win.
And both those came when we were doing the seeding for the bracket, which kind of elevated him a little bit.
A very high seed going into the bracket.
That didn't work out so well, though.
As Two trains in a row.
Yeah, we've got single file crocodiles out here in Texas. Who will be the first to make the jump?
It's just like old Texas.
Nothing yet. I think this is going to be a classic super speedway race where last 5 laps, 3-2, maybe even to the white flag.
It's like the O'Reilly Auto Parts series out here.
Yep, Dave Reagan closing up to Casey Atwood, so see what will happen when these two trains merge. I would assume not much, but never know. Ty Gibbs did peak low there.
It's fully understandable for Ty Gibbs to try and test, see where Cole Witt reacts, and how well he is at doing it.
There's another train if you look way back.
But there is. The Elliott Sadler leading that.
This seems to be the strategy, I guess. The train has someone on the tracks up ahead there.
That's a lap car, Justin Haley.
I saw him have issues on pit road, so ideal for the 7. Will also be in the chase. Casey Mears again.
Not ideal for the leaders either. They'll have to try and find some way around that number 7. Maybe could try and help out his teammate Carson Hocevar, who is 3rd right now, looking for his first win.
Or if not careful, that could even help Ty Gibbs, could help someone else. Well, there, see cars moving.
The train's
There's
breaking
Eric
up.
Jones.
It's in the wake of Justin Haley. You see some splitting from the train.
The bottom lane has still been better when it comes to side-by-side. Cole Witt gets there. Austin Dillon might lose out some spots. He's pushed way up, tries to merge back into Casey Atwood. Below the white line.
On the apron.
Yeah, I think they'll be pinged for going below the yellow line, but never know.
So that's the first disruption, and you can still see it. Dillon and Stremme kicked out of line. Gibbs still right on the bumper. There's another lap car, Casey Mears, coming up.
Gotta make the move now.
Here comes Gibbs, finally.
I'm up to 11 to go.
I kind of expected it to break eventually. The 2 cars behind you are Ty Gibbs and Carson Hocevar. You do not expect them to just lay back forever.
Yeah, you hate to see that poor Cole Witt.
Yeah,
Johnny Sauce is still in the mix. And I might be ready to take it back.
I think he can maybe settle in front of someone. I don't think so. First opportunity he'll have is Reed Sorensen back there.
Yeah, sort of jumps out way high now. Carson Hocevar, does he hold steady? When will the 77 move right now? Not quite.
Mears again.
We'll try to dive low on Mears. Very close, but we'll be able to get there.
Ty Gibbs not going to help him out, obviously.
Hocevar and Jones having a bit of trouble lining up perfectly to get past Casey Mears, but I think they finally figured it out.
Yeah, Mears giving no help to anyone. Carson Hocevar, the door's open.
Vedente.
Getting to the lead. There he goes to the lead, but here comes Eric Jones behind him. If anything,
Lap
just as hungry as
94
Hocevar.
Oh, Jones loses some ground there.
Yeah, actually, Scott Speed may be able to do something about that. Not quite. Actually, gonna go low, but not being able to clear the 20.
Hocevar wants him to keep battling back there.
2 cars behind. Sorry, 2 cars separate them now. Marcus Ambrose, Reed Sorensen. The bracket challenges. That's going to come down to the checkered flag.
And the top 3, all drivers that have no wins on the season. Any of these 3 that win would be locked in to the chase.
Scott Speed, if he won this race, it'd be a tremendous day for the Red Bull team. Marcus Ambrose, though, going to look to make that difficult.
If you're a driver like AJ Allmendinger or Casey Atwood, you're just hoping that Ambrose and Reagan can do something here.
I think they're going to have a shot, but they're going to have to take it as soon as they get it. No waiting around, which is what Eric Jones is not doing anymore. Jones to the lead.
Carson. Back here,
Ambrose went to the bottom as well. Ambrose fighting for second. He's there.
That's David Reagan.
When will the number 9 move down and try and get the lead? We know he can. Well, we think we can. Yeah, he can do it. Based on what we've seen today.
Definitely seen moves through both corners. Trying to look
runs
low
conform. Runs conform so quickly here. You don't know what's going to happen in these last few laps.
Yeah, if he gets it, can he keep it? 98 now of 101.
Oh, here's David Reagan.
Yeah, Reagan is going to make his own opportunity. Ambrose is going to struggle from this.
Going to help Eric Jones a little bit.
Helps Hocevar too, back in the fight.
I
Gibbs
on
in
Marcus Ambrose. Don't count out Ty Gibbs yet.
Hocevar trying to put this fight at the last second here. Time is running out for anyone to stop Eric Jones. But if anyone, it looks like it's going to be Hocevar or Ty Gibbs.
I don't know, because Ty Gibbs, he is a teammate.
Can do it.
Yeah, but how much would that second win help the 54 team for their chase push?
How much would it help the
Coming
20?
to 2 to go now.
That Gibbs going low.
I don't think Gibbs has the time. I don't know if he can make it there on his own.
I think this is a defensive move to not let Hocevar take the win from his teammate.
There's another lapped car, couldn't quite tell who it was. Will they be a factor? Surely they're going to be a factor.
They will definitely
Coming
catch
to the
him.
white flag now.
1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
You know, Ty Gibbs might be there. Question is, does he make the move or not?
Does not. He waits in line.
I don't know if he has it now. Brian Scott blocking. Gibbs is not going to make it.
But I don't think it's going to be enough to stop Eric Jones.
It is not.
And through the tri-oval, Eric Jones is finally going to punch his way into the chase. Took him long enough.
It's a Gibbs 1-2.
Boy gets it done.
And he has to give a big thanks to his teammate Ty Gibbs after this one.
Carson Hocevar will help to settle for third over David Reagan. And moving on the bracket, Marcus Ambrose.
Tremendous day of racing. Ambrose will break the bracket, perhaps, by beating Reed Sorensen. The question is going to be for the other drivers. I think Todd Gilliland, I think Trevor Bain will have beaten Allmendinger.
It sure looks like it.
And it looks like Dylan as well beats Daniel Suarez.
I think a matchup with Bain, I'm not sure where that came from. But it doesn't matter. Eric Jones will be able to burn it down in that number 20. We'll go through a commercial.
When choosing the right gear to cut, trim, or mow your yard, Ace has all the power you need to get the job done right. Because gas or battery, your local Ace is the destination with the best power brands all under one roof, like Steel, Ego, Milwaukee, Craftsman, and Toro. And with free assembly and delivery, or ready for pickup in just 15 minutes, conquering your outdoor projects has never been easier. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back to the NR2003 Boner Cup Series here from Texas Motor Speedway. After a pretty exciting race, another new winner, our 16th of the season. What does that do for the point standing? Well, up at the top, still Elliott Sadler, still Reed Sorensen, still Shane Van Gisbergen. Then Daniel Suarez, Eric Almirola, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Marcus Ambrose, and David Reagan in the top 8.
Then the last 8 winners on the season are Brian Vickers, Eric Jones, Trevor Bain, Michael McDowell, Todd Gillen, David Strummy, Justin Haley, and Ty Gibbs, now arranged by their point order. Then everyone else, unfortunately, has to win. That includes drivers like Casey Atwood, AJ Allmendinger, Austin Dillon, Carson Hocevar, Matt Benedetto, John Nemechek, Ty Dillon, the list goes on. All of these drivers, no matter their performance during the season, will have to win their way in.
But next week is a very good opportunity for some of these drivers to win, as we'll be going to another road course at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. And we'll definitely see what happens. I think the bracket will be more interesting than anything. You got 2 road course aces versus 2 super speedway aces.
Would you consider SV to be an upset to win this one, considering his performance all season?
I mean, definitely would say so. I don't think anyone had Shane Van Gisbergen, at least not winning. Maybe going all the way would be possible.
I don't know, we'll just have to see next week.
So we'll see you there across the border, and goodbye.